So I'm going to go into the upper leg area. The first thing I'm going to do is just show you a good stretch for your IT band, or at least the side of your leg. So you're going to cross one leg over top of the other leg. So it's just that one leg that you're moving, the other one stays still. And then you're going to drop toward that leg that you just crossed. So again, you're going to move one leg and then you're going to drop toward that hip. Again, a nice stretch. I do really like to mobilize with the foam roller. So I like to start up nice and high. And I like to go kind of behind and in front of the IT bands. Of course, the IT band just going straight down the side of your leg. I kind of like to go in front and behind, and more like the quadricep, front of the thigh area. So when I find a sticky, ugly spot, I try to just hang out there until it releases a little bit, and then I actually move side to side and then front to back. So it's like a twisting motion, and then just a front to back, and then just a few kicks. And I make my way in small little increments all the way down my leg the same way. I'll roll over to the front and do the same way, and I'll roll over a little bit to the back so that my hips are kind of facing upward, and do the same thing. And you can do that exact same motion, so a little bit up, a little bit down, twisting directly just side to side like a little wiggle, and then a kick, and that'll really help release the front of your legs and the back of your legs. I also like to use like a strap. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can even use a towel or an old shirt, anything. I mean, you can get super fancy straps with handles that you put your foot in, but you certainly don't need to. And then a little sequence I like is just reaching straight up like this, and you'll feel this one all the way up. If you pull your toe down, you'll feel a little bit more into your calf area there. So hold that. You can even push down, trying to pull with the back of your leg, and then sinking a little bit farther in as you go. So just pressing and then sinking in. Hold that for like 30 seconds. You can also go across your body, and you should feel this all the way up the side. If you have any sort of tightness in the side of your ankle, maybe you've been doing a lot of trail running or whatever, you can even turn your foot toward the ground, and you get a really nice stretch up the side of your ankle. So that's with the strap. I like to hold those ones for a little bit. Also, just hamstring health. This is something a lot of people struggle with, myself included. So I take the ball, I use the thick one on this, and then I just sit on it right underneath my sit bones, and I just kind of wiggle it back and forth. If you don't feel it, you can also, like in a hurdler stretch, and touch your foot, and then move it up a little bit, touch your foot, and that just helps pull the muscle underneath and on top of that ball. And you really feel it when you get into those ugly points. And just rolling it around. Again, just kind of moving around and trying to get that muscle soft and supple. Another trick that I have for the upper leg area is one of these guys. I don't have it plugged in right now, but it's a car buffer, and so it just vibrates, and then I just literally will vibrate all the muscles in my legs, particularly if you're doing, you know, like a Spartan Super and a Spartan Sprint in the same weekend. You might be a little tight and a little sore the next day, so just car buffering up your legs is amazing, and a very cheap way of getting a good vibration massage through your upper legs.